Good, happy Wednesday morning, everyone, and happy November 1st. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Governor tours damage caused by powerful storm. Governor Chris Sununu on Tuesday toured areas that were damaged in a powerful storm that drew comparison to Tropical Storm Irene in 2011. In Conway, the Saco River carved a perfect edge along flood-prone West Side Drive. First responders said the roadway was under 3 feet of water during the storm, which brought heavy rain and strong winds Sunday and Monday. Sununu has spent 2 days touring storm damage. He said he's asking local officials and gather estimates in preparation for a federal disaster assistance request. A culvert under Route 302 in Hart's location backed up with debris. The pavement was washed away, sending floodwaters soaring through the narrow valley floor. The washed-out stretch of road had to be replaced in 2011 by Tropical Storm Irene. Yellow tape and police cruisers blocked off the entrance of Zion Hill Extension in Salem because of a large utility pole that snapped like a toothpick and was hanging overhead. Windham and Londonderry also dealing with several road closures. Residents are also trying to recover from the storm. A family in Bartlett is hoping to salvage what it can after its home was lifted off its foundation by high waters. Derry Diddle Road was shut down while transformers and trees sat on the side of the road. Jared DeVito said he's still trying to figure out how he's going to deal with the mess in his yard. As the cleanup continues, tree companies are trying to keep up with demand, but widespread damage is creating some challenges. Now let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Think of the happiest things. It's the same as wings. To the stars beyond the blue. There's a Neverland waiting for you. When you leave the world behind, you can fly. You can fly. You can fly.
Tom, Halloween's still happening here in Salem tonight, but you won't see trick-or-treaters here on Zion Hill Road Extension. The main reason, this large utility pole that now hangs over the road. It's a scene that has been playing out in many communities in this area. Toppled trees, cars tangled in power lines, roadblocks set up. The lasting impacts of Sunday's coastal storm. Yellow tape and a police cruiser block off the entrance of Zion Hill Extension in Salem because of this large utility pole that snapped like a toothpick hanging overhead. One of nearly a dozen roads that were closed Tuesday. It's a scene that played out in many cities and towns across southern New Hampshire. Windham and Londonderry dealt with several closures of their own, as did Derry, where Detillo Road was shut down as transformers and trees sat on the side of the road.
We had 2 large oaks come down in the woods behind us, just clearing them off the bank now. One of them hit our pool deck, so we're trying to get that straightened out.
Jared Diffior still trying to figure out what he's going to do with this mess in his yard.
Yeah, trees down, power's out for who knows how long. Cables, trees fell on cars.
And as the cleanup continues, tree companies are trying to keep up with the demand, but widespread damage is creating some challenges.
Debris everywhere, power lines, trying to get down the streets, they're still down. Safety is number one.
And right now, no word as to when Zion Hill Road extension will reopen. It could be closed until tomorrow. Live here in Salem, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
And tonight, state leaders are considering asking for federal assistance to help pay for this damage. As the governor traveled the state to assess the storm's aftermath, Governor Sununu was in Carroll County, where first responders say that Monday's floodwaters rivaled Tropical Storm Irene. WMUR's Adam Sexton has that.
In the Mount Washington Valley, the high water is receding, giving Governor Chris Sununu a chance to get a hands-on look at the damage left behind by this late October storm. In Hart's location, crews are working to repair and reopen Route 302, where a culvert failed and washed away the road.
So you can be looking a quarter or a half mile down this way or this way, and the damage on the road there is likely the cause of it was likely right here.
This section could be finished within a week, but emergency management officials say other repairs in town could last up to 6 months.
Yeah, all our resources are coming in, but at this point, it's just the beginning.
First responders here in Bartlett say in some areas the water was higher and the damage more significant than what they saw during Tropical Storm Irene. This house was lifted off of its foundation by floodwaters.
We had to get out. It came fast and furious. It just took it all. Took it right off.
The governor says recovery for infrastructure and utilities will take time.
Unfortunately, with power outages, one of the situations is sometimes the toughest ones take the longest, and so it still could be a couple days.
In Carroll County, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for my news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report. Goodbye, everyone.